I think sometimes graffiti can be a bit offensive.
I don't really like graffiti because it tends to be tasteless slogans.
I like the effect of the spray paint.
I think graffiti is a good thing and there should be special places for it.
People have always scrawled on walls, but recently they've tried something a little more spectacular. The big change in graffiti first began in America, in the city of New York about 10 years ago. The main target, the railways. Gangs of young people broke the law by spraying the sides of trains with colourful designs known as pieces. They're based on letters and painted with spray cans. The new graffiti craze also meant an invasion of these scrawls. They're called tags, the signatures of people trying to make a name for themselves amongst the graffiti gangs. Soon the graffiti craze spread to Britain, to London in particular. Many walls are now covered by British copies of the American graffiti style. London Underground trains are being sprayed too. Those responsible come from all sorts of backgrounds, some as young as 8, some as old as 20. But all are breaking the law and putting their lives in great danger by crossing electrified tracks to reach the trains. Meanwhile, in New York, they found a way to stop the graffiti gangs. They scrub trains regularly. Once graffiti writers realize their marks will only last a few hours, they lose interest. Now the same thing's happening in London. But it takes time, as I was told by cleaning boss Malcolm Tubbs.
It depends on the amount of graffiti, but probably 2 men a whole day to clean a train off.
There are some people who say that, you know, a lot of the pictures that go on the side of these trains are quite nice. They're even art. What's your feeling?
I don't feel they're art at all. To me, it's scrawl, it's vandalism, and I would like to see it gone altogether.
There are some signs the cleaning's begun to work, but graffiti writers are still sneaking into train depots. 200 have been arrested recently. The transport police are determined to stop them. They say graffiti upsets passengers. Inspector Gwilym Williams.
The fact of the matter is that old people, particularly old people and old women in particular, when they come onto an underground station or onto an underground train and see graffiti all around them, it makes them frightened. They feel insecure. So we have to do something about it.
How dangerous is it?
It's extremely dangerous. These lads go into depots very often at night when there's no lighting, particularly this time of year when sleepers are slippery. They could easily fall and electrocute themselves against the electric rails. They could be knocked down even by trains that are moving about in the depots. It is extremely dangerous.
This is a memorial to one graffiti writer who was killed. 5 have died in recent months.
This is the heart of the inner city. It's actually London, but it could be a lot of other places. Lots of high-rise buildings, busy traffic and flyovers, which provide a lot of nice, blank, concrete spaces. A boy caught painting graffiti on the tube train died as he ran over a high-voltage railway track, trying to escape police. The teenager was among a group of youths disturbed as they sprayed paint on trains on London's Underground Metropolitan line. The boy, who had not been named, was the 3rd youth to die inside a year on that stretch of the Underground. Well, this is the Metropolitan line, and probably what that boy was doing when he got killed was something called tagging. Now, a tag is a graffiti signature. It's like your calling card. And the more inaccessible and dangerous place you can leave your tag, the higher esteem you're held in by other people who do graffiti. However, if you tag in dangerous places like this, then it's considered to be trespassing. Therefore, it's illegal. This is the Acton Play Centre, right underneath the Westway, where they actually let you do graffiti. I'm going to meet a couple of guys. Pete, you used to be in a graffiti crew. Can you tell us what a crew is?
Well, a crew is like a team. It comprises of maybe 2, 3 or 4 people. And that basically is what is a crew. You know, you all go out and you do your graffiti together, and you get the credit as one team.
Did you have a name?
We used to be called the Non-Stop Artists.
Why did you get into graffiti?
We got into graffiti because I was good at drawing and I enjoyed drawing, so I thought I'd put what I thought I had a talent onto a wall.
And do you still do graffiti now?
Occasionally, if we get asked to, mainly for money, we don't do it. We've got nothing else to prove now.
So what kind of things do you do?
Well, at this moment, we're doing some record covers, we've done a few concerts for television, and just basically publicity, just graffiti, just to sell merchandise.
So you could actually make a living out of it, perhaps?
Not graffiti as such, maybe as an artist, but not graffiti.
Now, this is also illegal because it's seen to be a form of vandalism. But I'll let you make up your own mind. Is this vandalism, or does it actually cheer the place up? Can you tell me what you think of the graffiti around here?
I think it's quite nice.
Do you think graffiti's art or vandalism?
Some of it's art, and depending where you put it, it can be vandalism.
I think it's a mess.
Why do you think it's a mess?
It just ruins the environment. Just the state of the buildings, awful. Same as the advertising posters, just too much for me.
Well, I think it's art.
You think it's art? You like it?
Yeah, because in Basin Street there's a nice one up there.
Have you ever graffitied yourself?
No.
Why not?
No, I can't do it.
Vandalism, most of it is. Some of it is nice to look at, but some of it, well, majority of it, 99% is just vandalism.
I think it's good. No, it's good. It's dreadful.
Why do you think it's dreadful?
It's perhaps not artistic for the older generation, but for the younger people, it's art.
You don't like it?
No.
You do like it?
No.
You don't think anything?
Oh, I don't think much of anything, no.
Can you tell me what you think of the graffiti around here?
Ah, brilliant. To a point.
You haven't seen the graffiti? You live around here. It's all over the place. Under the Westway?
Yeah, that's good. Under the Westway is good.
So do you think graffiti's art or vandalism?
Sometimes. It depends on where it's been put on. If it's done on someone's wall, then it's horrible. But if it's done somewhere where it's just like the Westway, fair enough, it's good.